Greetings, welcome to Grogan's Academy of Martial Arts. It's going to be our virtual class for this month, which is the yellow tip month. And what we're going to do is, we got our training log sheet. We're going to go through and we're going to show you the beginner's class, and then we'll cut. Then we'll show you the orange belt class, the green belt class, red belt class, and even the black belt class, all in one video here. And we'll have it cut up in sections. So the beginners, you can do your part of the class, and then your part of the class is over. Those in the orange belts, it's a great review to do the beginners and then do the orange belt requirements. Green belts, same thing. You would do the beginners, the orange, and the green. And then red belts, you do beginner, orange, green, red, and black belts so far down the line there. So basically the Tigers, you could even do the beginners class as well. Just do the beginners portion of that, and then your class would be over. The other classes, since they're more advanced, it's a review of the previous material, and then it'll get right into your material. And the review will be just doing the white belt, beginner's class, orange belt, green belt, and so forth. So we're gonna start it off. We're gonna bow in just like we normally would. We're gonna go through, do our creeds, and do our warm-ups, and then get right into it there. And I'll let you know when the first class ends for the beginners. Now, of course, beginners, you're welcome to watch as far as you want to, just to kind of see what else is out there at the next classes and next ranks. So we'll put this here for right now. We're gonna bow in. I got my buddy Emmett here with me today. Yep. Cookie beret. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Very good. Yep. Go ahead. Let's rock out our creeds. With courage and confidence, I will believe in myself and always do my best. With honor and integrity, I will stand up for what is right and protect those in need. With strength and perseverance, I will battle through adversity and overcome all challenges. My attitude is everything, and my character is who I am. I'm a martial artist. Yes, you are. You have your belts? Oops! Oops! All right, let's get this party started. So kind of shake the arms out a little bit. Kick the legs out a little bit. Good. Kind of twist side to side. Good. Up on your toes, roll the shoulders back. And roll them forward. Good. All right. First thing, we're going to knock out some push-ups. And the beginners, it's just 5, but we're going to go ahead and do 10 push-ups. Beginners, challenge yourself. You can do this. 10 push-ups and 10 sit-ups. Okay, Emmett?
Sure.
All right. So we're back up so you can see us on camera. Ready? And do your best to stay with us. Here we go. Si jog, hana, dual, set, net, dasit, yosit, ilga, yodel, aho, yo. Now notice when we're doing our push-ups, we don't have our rear end way up in the air. Our hips aren't on the floor. And if you can't do 10 right now, that's okay. I'd rather you do 5 solid ones than 10 sloppy ones. So remember, all the way down, all the way out. Okay, over on our back now. We're gonna do our sit-ups. And a reminder, on our sit-ups, we do what we call spear sit-ups. Put our hands like this. That's a spear hand, traditional martial arts technique. And when we go down, we're gonna come up, and our spear is gonna go past our toes. So we get a nice stretch and a good compression. That means squeezing our abs together for a good ab workout. Ready for 10 of them?
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy, here we go. Ready? Hana, dual, set, net, dasit, yosit, ilga, yodel, aho, and yo. All right, give yourself a hand. Good job. All right, up and at 'em. First thing we're going to work on is your guard stance. Now, as a reminder, the guard stance, your arms were out here, but I'm going to turn to the side. They're not straight, and they're not bent like this. Elbows are slightly bent here. It's a good balanced position. And you have one foot slightly behind the other one. Hands are up. And Emmett, what kind of eyes?
Tiger eyes.
What kind of voice?
Lion voice.
Good. Showing confidence through your eyes and through your voice. So hands are up just like this, your guard stance. So down, guard stance. Good. Down, guard stance. Good. So an example of that would be, go ahead and face me, Emmett. Maybe we're talking and I start to get more aggressive, and Emmett's going to immediately put his guard stance up as a way of saying, hey, enough. You're going too far here. So I don't like you very much. Whoa.
So.
Good. You see how quickly he did that guard stance? Put up a barrier. So one more time for you at home. Guard stance. Remember those tiger's eyes and lion's voice. Good. Next thing we're going to move on to is the X block. X block. Now on the X block, you go right for, hey, guard stance. You're telling them to calm down. Maybe they go to grab you. Maybe they try to punch you. Maybe they try and run over you. The X block comes up. Now, I'm going to turn the side here. I want you to see the angle of the X block. It's the same. My elbows are bent. It's not straight armed. It's not here like this. Boom. It's an X. Now, Emma, help us out here. Is the X in front of your eyes?
No.
Why not?
Because you can't see.
You can't see. It makes perfect sense, right? Is it above your head?
No.
Why not?
Because you can't block.
Yeah, your whole body's wide open. Very good. Is it down here like this?
No.
Why not?
Once again, you can't. Well, your face isn't covered.
Your face isn't covered.
Arm.
Yeah, you got T-Rex arms. That's right. So here like this, X block. So if I show me regular, or kind of standing position, guard stance, X block. Good. And down. And guard stance. X block. Good. Very, very good. Notice Emmett's angle of his arms, and he can kind of see through right here, and that's exactly where you want the X block. Now, we move on in the orange belt class and stuff. We actually do in the green belt class, you learn to punch defense with the X block. You learn to get out of the way of it, and then also you learn what's called hook punch defense using the X block. But it's important to get that X blocks down really, really well now. So even our veterans, those that are orange belts, green belts, red belts, and even black belts, put in a little extra time. Make sure that X block is solid the way you want it to be. Moving on. Next, we're going to do our first defensive offensive strike. And I say defensive offense because use this as a defensive technique to defend yourself, but it is an offensive strike, and that is the palm strike. Now, as a reminder on the palm strike, Evan, are we hitting with the pinky finger?
No, sir.
Hitting with the thumb?
No, sir.
What are we hitting with?
The palm.
Oh, yeah, that's why it's called a palm strike, right? The palm heel. The palm heel, just like that. And with the palm heel, you're driving in, and the striking is the solar plex area. The solar plexus is right here below the ribs where the abdominal region starts. That's the part, if you've ever been hit in the belly that it knocks the wind out of you, that's the part. And it doesn't take much. I'm gonna poke him just a little bit in the belly. Come here, boom, and ooh. You saw that indentation, and that's where that palm strike. Now this doesn't give you permission to just go beat anybody up and hit them with a palm strike. This is only if you've tried every possible resort to defend yourself and this person is attacking you physically, then you've got to defend yourself, and that's what the palm strike is. So the palm strike, just like this, and how we do it, you take it from a guard stance, and all you're going to do is step one leg forward with the palm strike. Good. And again, now have Emmett do it. Emmett, your guard stance, palm strike, go. Good. You see the force and the thrust of his hips and shoulders into the technique. He didn't just kind of play patty cake. He drove in hard. Very nice. So let's do it one more time with the palm strike from here. Go. Good. Okay, now we're going to do the other side. So put the other foot back just a little bit because we got to work both sides. We're going to do the palm strike with the left hand. Now I know this may be different for some of us, but just do your very what?
Best.
Yeah, that's how you become your best. So here we go with the palm strike. Good. And back. Emma, show us again. Go. Good. You notice Emma's equal power on both sides. One more time. Go. Good. Very, very good. Now, that's the one palm strike. In our defensive counters, we actually do 3 palm strikes and then a knee technique, right?
Yes, sir.
So like on a wrist grab or an arm grab, or maybe somebody's in advanced classes, we learn somebody grabs your hair or your shirt or lapel, your shoulders, choke, all those different types of, this month is all frontal attacks. The green tip strike is for the back attacks. So these, the palm strikes, this is the first one, right, for the solar plexus, and it'll be the first technique you do for your first break as well. So we're going to move on to the wrist grab defense, and I'm going to show you the 3 palm strikes off of that. So the wrist grab is if somebody came up and surprised you and grabbed your wrist. And your wrist, and our seniors, you know this, but it's a great review. You're not going against the fingers, you're going against the thumb. So in other words, Emma's not going to try and pull out, we're going to try and pull back. Can't get out of that, okay? I'm bigger, stronger, meaner, faster, and we always like to say uglier, although I'm not, but that's what we like to say. Anyway, he's not going to try and pull out because he's trying to pull through my fingers. What he's going to do is, watch this motion, he's going to bend his elbow and sling his arm up as he steps in. Go. Whoa, you see how powerful that was? I don't know if you heard my thumb pop there, that was pretty good. But it doesn't matter how strong or big the person is, you're going against the thumb by stepping in and bringing your arm up as opposed to pulling back. So the finish on that is this. I'll roll up so you can sleep. All right, sit on the sleeve so you can see. He's gonna get out of it, and then he's gonna do the 3 palm strikes and a knee. Now we're gonna break it down slowly so you can see it, where each technique goes, and then he's gonna do it all the way through. So go ahead by the count, go, out, strike. There's the first strike, right there. You see it's solar plexus. Second strike, go, right under the chin. Third strike, under the chin, and then he grabs, pulls down. Very, very good, very good. And he pulls down on that. So as you saw, and I'm gonna demonstrate, and I'm gonna go through, he did a great job of that. He's gonna grab my wrist, and it doesn't matter which arm, which wrist they grab. I'm gonna step in, up, and then the first palm strike, to the solar plexus, to the chin, and then I'm gonna grab right here, side of the neck, and pull him into that knee. So I'm pressing him down, all right? So we're gonna do it all the way through without count. This time I'm gonna let Emmett do it. So I'm gonna grab this different arm this time. See if he's good at both arms. Go. Very good, very good. And you see the compression on the way down. So let's do this in the air, facing each other. And if you have a partner at home, have them work with you on this. So you're here like this. You're gonna say somebody grabbed your wrist. You're gonna step in, pull up, palm strike, palm strike, knee. Good, very, very good. Now, of course, we're just gonna show you 1 or 2 times, but I want you to continue practicing that motion with either by yourself or someone at home. The next one is the arm grab defense. Now the arm grab is a little different. The wrist is here, so you're bending your elbow to bring the elbow up to get out of it. If I grab the arm, you can't put your shoulder above your head. It just doesn't work, okay? So you're unable to get enough what's called leverage to get out of that. The arm grab, you're gonna turn to the open side. So pretend this is a barrier here, and he cannot get out that way. So he's gonna turn that way to get out of it. So if I had my arm here, the barrier's here, he's gonna turn the other way. And notice he's not just barely pulling out, he is whipping that arm out, because you wanna visualize your attacker is what?
Bigger, meaner, stronger, faster, and uglier.
Oh, we always say the uglier because if you forget everything else, you'll remember that part of it. But that means how you practice is how you
perform.
So you wanna put forth your very best in practice. So I'm gonna grab this arm, and I'm gonna hang on tight. Now this is above the elbow, and I'm squeezing. That doesn't feel good, does it? I know he's tough. I'm squeezing hard though. All right, you don't do it, you're not getting out of it, man. Go. Oh, good one. Good job. That's solid, damn it, solid. Well, you know, I'm gonna grab him again. This time I'm gonna trick him up a little bit. I'm gonna grab him over here. Let's see if he can do it this way. Go. Good, and notice that a palm strike, as soon as he got out, it was immediate. In other words, and I'll grab this one so I can turn toward the camera. He didn't pull out and wait, and then, oh yeah, palm strike. He did it immediately. Pulled out, immediate. That person has grabbed you, attacked you, they're trying to hurt you, you immediately got to defend yourself, okay? Once they put their hands on you, then that's a physical attack. You have to physically defend yourself. Very good job, Emmett. So for the beginners, in the beginners class, in the tigers, white belts, and yellow belts, that's your class right there. You've got the guard stance, the X block, get it out of the wrist grab, and get it out of the arm grab. Very nice job, Emmett. Let's give the beginners a big hand. All right. Okay, now moving on to the orange belt class. Now the orange belt, I'm glad you did that part of the class because I want you to move on to the next set of techniques, which is part of your class. Now you'll be tested on a review of all the previous material, which was the white belt and the yellow belt material. Moving on here, we still got the guard stance. We still have the X block. We still have to get out of the wrist grab and the arm grab. We've done that. But now with the orange belt class, we sidestep and attack. So in other words, I'm here, I'm kind of maybe getting on to Emmett. He's got his guard stance up saying, hey man, calm down, with his what kind of eyes?
Tiger eyes.
What kind of voice?
Lion voice.
Right. So he's got a stance up, but maybe I'm not stopping. I'm going to try and run right over him. Now if he stands there, just stand there for a minute with your hands up. I'm just going to run right over him and do whatever I want to do. I'm going to train on the tracks, baby, and I'm coming after you. And that's what you want to visualize. So what he has to do is he does the X and off the tracks. We'll go slow so you can see it. Here I'm coming. X. And then deflects me off the tracks, right? He steps out of the way and deflects me. Now a little regular speed, I'm here like this. Man, I don't like you very much. Boom. And you're able to see his motion. He does the X. That's to what's called intercept. Intercept the attack. And then steps out of the way and deflects it. One more time, I'll go in slow motion. And we'll turn this way so you can see it. So you're going to sidestep. Yeah. So here I come. boom. And you see how he just intercepted my arms by his X block, turned out of the way. And that's a sidestep against attack. Now what that leads to is the next part for the orange belts. He's got his hands up, it's the punch. Now it could be a punch with the front hand or the back hand, it doesn't matter. That's why we use the X block, because it's what's called universal. It helps you intercept and block the attack coming in and then deflect it out of the way. So we'll go slow here. Emmett's got his guard stance up. Here comes my punch, look at the X, and then look at the deflect. It's exactly what we do on sidestepping against an attack. You intercept it, you deflect it to the side. So go a little bit faster this time. He's got his guard stance up. Maybe scoot this a little closer to the camera there, but there you go. And I'm saying, I don't like you very much. Talking to my girlfriend, I don't appreciate that, man. Here it comes. Ah! Good. And you saw how simple and easy that is. And you may say, well, it's really not that simple. Well, the truth is, that's what that X is all about, because it gives you two lines of defense against the attack, and it protects you here. Now, does it do any good here, Emmett?
No, sir.
Any good here?
No, sir.
No. Okay, hands up again. And what about the jab? No, that's the front hand. I could do the quick jab, but he's going, I'll go slow here. Boom, the X intercepts, and then it deflects as he turns out of the way. So here we go. Jab! Whoa! Man, that was pretty fast. And he caught it right before it got him and deflected out of the way. So for the orange belts there, we've got the sidestep against the attack. We've got the punch with the front or back hand. We could even do the 1-2. It doesn't matter. This is more advanced. This is actually for the green belts, but I'm going to tease the orange belts a little bit. Hands up. So here like this, I'm going to do the jab cross. Like jab, cross. Man, you see he had the X up? It looked like he was going to get hit in the face there, wasn't it? I was coming at him. But he did the one defense, but he got the X up in order to deflect it again. So a little more advanced, I'll have Emmett do the jab cross. I'm saying, hey man, calm down, calm down. He does a jab, does a cross. All I gotta do, see my hands, we're able to see it? We'll turn an angle here so you can see this thing. I got my hands up, he throws a jab. See my X? My X is still there. Let's go slow here. He does it, there's my X. There's my X. It never moves. Boom, boom. It's not like I'm doing these. This is what you gotta be careful of. He throws the jab, I slap my hands down, oh my gosh, I'm in some serious trouble. That's why the X is so powerful and works so well. That's the X block defense. Now, for the orange belts did I forget anything, buddy? Sidestep attack, and the hook punches too. So the orange belts and the green belts will really get into this. On the hook punches, he's got his arms up. I'm gonna throw a hook. He's gonna turn, see his X? To defend, I come to this side, boom. All he's doing is turning side to side with his X block. That's what he's doing. And once again, orange belts, do a review like we did of the wrist grab, arm grab, and sidestep against attack. And that's the orange belt class. Let's give the orange belts a big hand. All right. Moving on to the green belts, the green belt class. Now the green belts, same thing as we did before, the review, but now we get into some more attacks. We get into like the shoulder grab, the front shoulder grab. It's the front attacks, the lapel or shirt grab, or even the hair grab. And what you're gonna do is your 3 palm strike defenses like we did, followed by the knee. So maybe on Emmett here, I come up and I surprise him. He doesn't have a chance to get his guard stance up. I surprise him and grab his shoulders. He's gonna step right in with the palm strike, go ahead. Good, notice where that palm strike's at. Then the chin, grab, and knee. Good. And make sure we're grabbing the head there and pulling down, right, buddy?
Sure. Good,
all right. So here, on this one, the lapel grab, and maybe I got him, and I'm shaking the snot out of him here. I'm not messing around. Oh, that was a good one. Good palm strike right in the solar plexus, chin, and he grabs the neck, and knees. Very good. And you can see it's the same 3 motions with the palms, or 4 motions, and the knee. Why? Because I want to keep it simple, something you remember over and over and over again that's also very effective. And maybe I grab his hair. Oh, I got a handful there, didn't I? I'm not like, go ahead, Emmett, just barely grabbing, because somebody on the street isn't going to do that. They grab it, he's like, hey man, don't mess up my hair. I got it. So what's he going to do? He's going to step in with a palm strike, and notice, hold on, that was good. Palm strike, and immediately put his hand up here, because I'm hit. Now he's going to pull his hand down, my hand off his hair. Next one, chin, grab, knee. Very, very good. So you can see those are all the frontal attacks. Doesn't matter if it's the shoulders, the lapel, or the hair. It's all the front attacks. Very nice job, Emmett. Very nice job. So now what we're going to do is, we worked in the last class on the X block. We worked on the X block against the attack coming forward. We worked on the X block against the punches and the hook punches. Well, this time we're going to do the punch, but you're going to finish up with the counters, okay? So you got your hands up. So I'm really mad at him, and I'm going to try and punch his lights out right now. He's going to do the X and deflect, and then he's going to do the palm strike defenses like we just showed you to stop me from trying to punch him again. Ah! Now what? Palm, 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 and he grabs. Oh, good. Now he's on the side there. That's why he grabbed the shoulder and pulled over instead of trying to grab the side of the neck there because he was at the side. Very, very nice job. Well, the same thing on the hook punches. I'm going to throw a couple of haymakers here. The hook punches. I don't like you at all. Go. Good one again. See how he immediately gets in and knocks that palm strike to stop me. Now here's a drill we do in the green belt class. So if you have some hand targets at home, this is a great drill to really come after them. If you're working with your kiddo there, or if you've got a partner, on the X block on the hook punches. So he's got his hands up. What I mean by that, I'm going to come around and really try and hit him in the head. Really trying to hit him in the head. And now the thing is, when you're throwing punches like that and they do that X block on your forearm, that doesn't feel very good. So here we're going to come like this. I'm going to come at it. Good. Nice, nice, nice. And I was coming at him, baby. Really coming at him. You saw that. And that's, I mean, you at whatever level, rank, and confidence level you have, you come at the person that. So maybe at the beginning it's a little slower, but him it's a black belt, and I wanted to show you what we're building up to. So afterwards, after he's done a handful of blocks there, and he's pretty much said, I've had enough, that's when he's going to go into the palm strikes. Ready? I was getting tired. All those. But you notice I was coming at him. Now that's a big part for the green belts. And that's also a great review. That was almost like a red belt and black belt level of intensity there. So green belts, that was a good dangle of the carrot for you. Then the next we've got the back fall defense, right? So we'll back up just a little bit for this one. We start off for the back fall, actually seated, and we work on tucking our chin to our chest, and we roll back, and boom. And then we line up with a front kick and get up as quickly as we can. Now what that's all about, you're learning how to fall backwards in case somebody would shove you over. You're not hitting the back of your head on the ground. You're protecting yourself with a fall, then you're also protecting yourself with a kick if that person was coming to jump on top of you. For the green belts, that's where we start. And for the advanced green belts, we'll actually take it from a squatted position. And then red belts and above, we actually stand up and do the push. But from here, our chin to our chest, we roll back, flat, and then get up as quickly as we can. Good, good, good. And notice, when we roll it out, we don't land flat on our back or even our rear end. We roll it out. And that is the green belt class. Good job. Let's give the green belts a hand. Red belts. What do we got for the red belts, Emmett?
Not sure, honestly.
Not sure. Let's check and see. So we got the grab anywhere and punch. We got the review of the other things we just did. Oh, and the front bear hug defense and the front choke defense. We just added those for the red belts. So let's pick up where we left off for the red belts with the fall, okay? So we noticed we did the seated, we did the kind of squatted. Now we'll want to smack each other here. You're from a full stand position. So you're gonna fall, roll it back, but be protective, do not hit your head. So it's like somebody shoved us, we fall back, boom, slap, kick to the fence, and then get up as quickly as we can. So how is that practical? It's practical like this. I'm with him, and I'll get you on the camera so you can see. I'm going to shove him, and my goal is I'm going to jump on top of him and start punching him. That's what happens. Somebody shoves you down, they're going to jump on you, okay? So Emmett's got to protect himself falling backwards and then protect himself with that front kick. Plunk. Oh, man. That was good. See how quick that was? I almost ran into that thing. So maybe that was a good example. Maybe we'll slow it down just a little bit so those at home can practice along. When I shove, watch how he does his fall. He doesn't fly. He rolls. See how he rolled it? Nothing. You didn't hear it, but boom, hard on his back. He rolled it out. Now he's ready to go. If you can see him on the ground there, if I'm going to jump on top of him, he's sticking that front kick, either stomach or even the groin, to stop me in my tracks. And then notice he gets up quickly. Very nice job, Emmett. Boom. Okay, moving on with the red belts. Now, the same thing we showed you kind of in the green belt class, in the jab or the cross, and you're defending, and you go right into your strikes. With the hook punches, we did it with the hand targets. Same thing, but in the red belt class, it's almost like what we did kind of showing in the green belt class, going super fast with that thing. And then he did the palm strikes off of that. The red belt's a big part of yours, the advanced material, is that fall we just did, and then a couple of new techniques. One's called grab anywhere and punch. So maybe I surprise him, I grab his lapel, and then I'm gonna punch. Notice the X block comes up, he deflects to the side, then he goes and does his thing. Go. Strike, 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 and good one again. So maybe this time I grab his arm and punch. So I'm gonna grab his arm and punch. He's gonna get those arms up the best he can for an X block, deflect and go. Good. Good one again. And you saw how he did not wait, because if he waits thinking, I wonder if I'm gonna get punched in the face. Yes, I am. He gets those hands up quickly, deflects, and then goes right into his defensive combos and counters there. Very nice job. So that's the grab anywhere and punch. And it could be the wrist, it could be the shirt, it could be the hair, it could be anywhere and punch. And that was a very nice job on the defense there. The other one, kind of a newer one for this right now, is the bear hug defense. The bear hug defense. So here like this, we got two of them. One, the arms are in, so I'm squishing him. Now, he's gonna trace my hips. He's gonna put his hands on my hips. Now, he's not gonna try and push me back, because he's not gonna be able to do it. He's gonna try and get separation and step back himself. Go. Notice how powerful he pushed back. He didn't just barely step back. Now, he's got a hold of my hips. He's gonna knee me 3 times. Go. 3 times. Now, I'm probably at that for 1. I'm gonna be done. But we're gonna do 3 to be on the safe side. Now, once the grip is loosened from the 3 knees, he's gonna go into his normal counter. Palm, 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 and grab. Good one again. So kind of regular speed at that one. I come in and I clamp on him. Come over here so we can see. Go. Good job. And notice, and you say, well, maybe that person wouldn't be standing that long. After 3 knees to the stomach or even the groin area, I'm going to be pretty much jello. And then he goes to town to do the rest of the defenses. You may say, why do you do all those extra defenses? Well, that person's got you in a bear hug. They are trying to tackle you to the ground or hurt you, squeezing you hard, maybe could collapse your ribs, anything else. So you want to do what you can as quickly as you can and defend yourself so you can get away and they're not going to chase after you. All right, next one. The arms are out. It's almost like I got him here and I'm trying to pick him up, crack his back. I just heard it crack a little bit here. So what he's going to do there is he's unable to push my hips away. He's going to push my head back. And by pushing my head back, it's not going to allow my shoulders to extend because my head's like this. Where the head goes, what happens?
The body follows.
The body follows. So like this, I'm going to pick him up. He's going to try, push back. Good. And then he's going to go right into the strikes. Yeah, 3 knees. So on this, the knees. Man, go into the strikes. Oh, good one. Yes, right into that. So, and also with that, when he's pushing back, he can definitely deliver a knee to the groin or the stomach on the way down. So now I'm going to really be in a mess, in a world of hurt. And then went right into the strikes. Very, very nice job. Now the last one, and you notice on that one, he took the head. I'll give you an example here. He under the chin and pushed the head back as he's pushing back, and then that allows that body to open up. You saw my body opened up, and he delivered the knees. Okay, and the last one is the front choke. Now, front choke, I'm here like this. He's not going to try and peel my arms off. He's just going to step in and deliver a palm strike, a huge palm strike. So he's going to step with one leg and do a palm strike, just like we learned in the white belt class. Go. Good. And then that's going to loosen me up. Now, even if I still got a little bit of a grip on it, the next one, because I'm bent over, is going right to the jaw. Go. Boom. Straight up, grab, and knee. Good. So regular speed on that one is this. Good. Very, very good. Now, I don't care how big and strong they are. They got their arms extended like this. You deliver that palm strike because their body's spread out. But that's the automatic reaction. Even if the hands don't fully come off, the next one's right under the chin. It's going to be effective. Now with the choke, that's dangerous because you only got about 6 seconds before you pass out. So you got to make sure you're effective with that. All right, what have we forgotten? The Escrima Combos. Do we have the Escrima sticks? Let's grab those real quick. That's okay. Grab those right there. And we got them? And we're going to go through this because we're running a little bit out of time here, so we want to make sure we get this done. So the Escrima Combos, combo number 1, this is also for the green belt class. It's a strike across, go, good, down, back up, and home. And the other side, strike across, down, up, back home. And all the way through it looks boom, 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 boom. Go ahead, buddy. Good, back home, and that's number 1 combo. And almost be like he's attacking, strike, down, whoop, get that one out of the way, strike, home, strike, down, strike, home. Good. And second one is a strike, go ahead, strike, strike, home, strike, 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 home. All right, show us that one, buddy, go. Strike, 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 home. Strike, 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 home. Very good. So an example of that would be, it'd be here, strike here, strike the leg, strike back, and home. Strike here, strike the leg, strike back, and strike home. Now, that's advanced. That's what we show. We show you the moves in the green and red belt class, but that's kind of more for the black belt class, so I was teasing you just a little bit with that one there. Good, good, good?
Yes, sir.
Awesome sauce. All right, that's the red belt class. Give the red belts a hand. Got red belts, yeah. All right, we're gonna put the sticks up, and for the black belt class, it's a review of everything we just did, plus a couple forms. And we're gonna do those forms. One's Gichokyung, and the other is Basai. And I'm gonna let Emmett do it, and I'm gonna kind of walk you through the techniques as you do it. Chumbi? All right, Emmett, Gichokyung.
Gichokyung.
And you know what, I'm gonna step here so I'm out of the way. Ready? Sishan, Sijak, go! He's gonna come towards you with a low defense, and then 3 side punches. Good, all right. And then down the middle, low defense again, 3 side punches. Good. He's doing the inside-outside defense, and then the center punch, just like in the very beginning. Sishan Baro. And that was Gichokyung. Nice job. Okay, next he's going to do Basai. Back up just a little bit so you don't run into the camera there. Chumbi. And in this example, the Basai Chumbi, you come here, and now you're set to go. That's actually the first motion. Ready? Sijak. Good. And go. Back fist, he turns inside, outside, reverse inside, outside. Outside, inside. Yep. There he goes. And notice he looks in the direction before he turns. Good. Set up. Spear hand, punch. Back fist, spear hand, back fist. Good. Pseudos. I said spear hand and back fist. Keep going. You're doing great. I'm messing up the listeners at home. Good. Jump punch. And then what he's doing on the other side, as he turns back, he's going to do an outside-inside kick, outside-inside defense, low defense. Now watch, he's going to kick the hand, elbow, punch, punch, punch. And he's going to turn that way and do this motion, but facing the back side. He's going to pull into a U-punch. He's going to do a kick, a U-punch, set up, kick, outside, inside, a U-punch. Now he's going to turn back to us. Back fist, good. And then he's going to finish up, big key out. And Baro. Good job. Excellent, excellent, excellent job. We're going to move on up here. So, for the black belts, I know you've been with us since the very, very beginning. A review of absolutely everything you've done for the yellow tip requirement. And I want you to spend a little more time. I know we went through it, I don't say quickly here, but we went through it a little quicker than we normally would, just to make sure that we've shown you what you need. But I expect you at your rank to really put in the extra time, practice those techniques and those forms over and over and over again. Very nice job. What do you think? Is that good stuff?
Sir.
All right, let's give everybody a big hand that joined us. Good stuff. And if there's any beginners or orange belts, green belts, or red belts that hung around to the end, excellent job. These are all the things you'll be doing in the very, very near future. Well, let's bow this thing out. Sound good?
Sir.
All right. Yep. Hiya. Black belt principles.
Black belt principles.
Together. Humility, courtesy, bravery, honor, integrity, discipline, respect, perseverance. Wind up. Come on. Come on. Mudo! Good stuff. Now I want you to work on these things. We did this video all the way through for you. So we took the time to do it. I want you to put in the time to continue to better yourself by doing your very what?
Best.
And when you do your very best, you become your very
best.
You got it. Have a blessed day, everybody. Good stuff. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.